Hello and welcome to this one. This one's actually going to be a little different. I haven't been active, as you guys can tell, mainly because I was just not feeling it. I was also sick, so I didn't really have the mental want to make YouTube videos. So today is simply just going to be an easy, hey, hello, how you guys doing kind of conversation. It's a sit down. I'm aware I don't have my webcam on. I chose not to this time. Next time I will. It's just to focus on the team, my thoughts on the year, and my thoughts going towards NHL 26. So to get started, I did really like the team building this year. Obviously, the team builder objectives weren't the greatest. Like, the cards weren't the greatest. There was no real value in them. But you never really understand the game until you play to make a theme team. I tried to make a theme team this year, and it fell through really quickly. I gave up after 2 months. I was going to build a Canadians and Vancouver only team. So Canucks and Canadians, both past and present. But I gave up mainly because the cards they were releasing were very lackluster. There was no real good cards coming out. So then I just decided to do a whatever team. And if there's any Canadians cards that I could grab, I'd grab them. And any Canucks cards, I'd grab them. As you can tell, I only got Connor Garland because I'm like, you know what? Connor Garland's not a bad card. It was a good fantasy card, and I didn't expect him to get 15 goals. He went on that 2-3 week goalless streak, and I'm like, uh-oh. Is he going to get a goalless streak and then get injured? Sure enough, he got a goalless streak and got injured, but then he came back and scored 7 in 6 weeks, and he instantly became a 99 overall, and it was really rewarding to see a pick finally go through and get that 99. Obviously, as you can see, I have Marchand and Mikael Granlund. Those two were playoff cards, and they worked out massively. Then, obviously, James Hagen's Roger McQueen. I got them when the event first came out, the draft event, a couple of weeks ago, or a couple of months ago, I should say. Ivan Demidov and Macklin Celebrini I got during the re-release of Next Gen for the Demidov card. I got Megan Keller a while ago. Obviously, you guys know that. This is a team of the year. The PK Subban card was a must if you were able to get him. I'm happy. If you weren't, then sad. But you know what? Everybody doesn't play this game in August. I do because it's something to do. And hey, there's still objectives to do. There's still stuff to do. It's not like they completely abandoned the game after Team of the Year like a lot of people do, which I feel really bad for these devs. If the devs had someone and a group of people that play their game year-round, like they're dedicated number ones, like me and a bunch of other people, like the creators, they should reward us, in my opinion, where it's like, hey, you've played all year. We're going to give you something only exclusive players that have played all year can get for NHL 26. Like a little vanity pack or customization pack, whether it's, a free jersey, a free arena, like something like that, or a badge kind of thing. That you can say, like, hey, this is a year-round player you're playing against, so you know who you're playing against. Other than that, there's not much. Goaltenders-wise, I figured out that this year you didn't need a good goaltender late into the year. I have one, obviously, mainly because I like Anthony. I've used him, I used him last year, I used him this year, I used him the year before when he was in Florida. Like, yeah, I used Bobrovsky and Stolarz probably off and on together for a couple of months over the last 3 years. And honestly, I like Bobrovsky because obviously, the real-life counterpart, Sergei Bobrovsky, is one of the best goaltenders on the planet, currently a 2-time Stanley Cup champion in a row. But Anthony Stolarz is my number one, mainly because of his size and the fact that this card specifically, and I mean this card specifically, has no ability requirements. It's free ability points. And obviously, Henrik Lundqvist is just there for the rating. My goal was a 99 overall team, but with NHL 26 this fast and this approach, not the smartest, because I did delete a lot of my team by doing sets accidentally. I'll never forget that stream. I'll never forget that day where I got rid of majority of my 98s by accident. I got rid of Marie-Philippe Poulin. She's now 98, her team of the year. I got rid of Aaron Ambrose's team of the year. I got rid of William Nylander's X Factor, Kucherov X Factor, Barkov X Factor. And this was all by accident, completely by accident. I was focused on something else. I was focused on one of my friends doing something, and he was asking for my help, and I was just doing random sets, and I accidentally submitted them all into the set. I wasn't happy at that point. I also submitted my Axel Sandin Pelika and my Dalibor Dvorsky, and I was really sad about those two because Dalibor Dvorsky, I've known him since, I started watching junior hockey, which was a long time ago, obviously. The Sudbury Wolves, that was my crew. That was my trio. Those were my boys. Quentin Musty, Dalibor Dvorsky, those two are like my main two that I always wanted to be able to use an Ultimate Team, but they never got cards until this year, and I got rid of both of them. I was so sad. But Quentin Musty ended up getting a 91, which, I ended up using for a couple of weeks. Honestly, my final thoughts on NHL 25 are lackluster to say the least in terms of content. I didn't play any of the real game modes. Like, I didn't play Be a Pro. I played a lot of franchise mode. I won 7 cups in franchise mode. I didn't play any Be a Pro. Like, I played probably 2 saves at Be a Pro, and one was a goaltender, and one was a player. I was bored in both of them after the first 2-3 games and just stopped playing. But next year I will play more. Anyways, have a good one. Bye-bye.